Hello, good people. Welcome back to Meme Deck Monday. We are revisiting Dark Scorpions this week, and there are a few reasons why I wanted to revisit this deck. The first being, I think back to the week where I played this deck on Meme Deck Monday, and this was a while ago at this point, and I just don't think I did the deck justice. I can feel the frustration in the video. I was getting burnt out at the time. That was actually the last video that I released before kind of just going on an unannounced break that I've done from time to time. So I wanted to bring it back to give it a little bit of justice with, I guess, a new, fresher me and see if it can be a fun time, maybe make some improvements to the deck while still keeping it memey, of course. We do still have the Dark Scorpion combination in here. I know. This card is awful. Petty and I ranked it in the bottom 50 cards in GOAT format of all time. Certainly not a great one, but it's Meme Deck Monday. We have to include it. The only card that I opted to not include was Dark Scorpion Burglars because, let's be real. You don't need it for Dark Scorpion combination. You don't need it for mustering of the Dark Scorpions. You just probably shouldn't be playing that card. It's really, really, really bad. Another reason that I wanted to revisit the deck is, just look at all the monsters. They're really cool. And I like cool things. So we're going to play the cool things. The other reason I wanted to bring it back is I actually just recorded with a list fairly similar to this. If you are a member watching this before the video has gone public, you will see that video soon. If this video is already public, you have already seen that video. And in the case that you have not seen that video and this video is public, what are you doing? Go watch the video. That said, enough yapping. Let's get into the deck here. We have 3 copies of Zaloog. Of course, we have to play all 3. We can search them up with Rhoda, but unfortunately, we can't search them up with Monet. But we do need to have Zaloog on the board for both mustering of the Dark Scorpions and Dark Scorpion combination. So very important that we play all 3 of these. It's also just the best of them, right? Though none of them except for Gorg are really bad. Gorg is not good at all. We're simply playing it for the Dark Scorpion combination here. Monet is actually quite good. 1800 defense is nothing to scoff at. It can search a Dark Scorpion from your hand. It can get one back from the graveyard. Pretty excellent effects there. Chick the Yellow is actually semi-limited, which I think is kind of cool. This card is not nearly as bad as what people think. Not only is the bouncing a card on the field very good with, say, Swords of Revealing Light, Mirror Wall, Call of the Haunted, Premature Burial, bouncing your opponent's cards, that might be problematic. But the second effect to look at the top card of your opponent's deck and place it on the top or the bottom, that's actually very good, especially if you're ripping your opponent's hand apart with Zaloog and Delinquent Duo. You can really set yourself up in a lot of positions where it's just kind of impossible to lose the game, right? Very good. You see this in just regular GOAT format. In warrior decks, a lot of times, you'll see it in the side to take out Floodgates from the burn deck. The level 3 that gets under that, it can take out Royal Decree. Actually, a pretty powerful card. Like I said, Gorg the Strong, not very good. We're not going to talk about it anymore. Since we are a Rhoda deck, of course, we are going to play a small warrior package to go along with all of our Dark Scorpions, which are all warriors. We do have 1 Exiled Forest, 1 DD Warrior Lady, and 1 Mystic Swordsman level 2. Opted to keep this kind of small. You could play Sasuke, Blade Knight and stuff to play a copy of BLS in the deck if you want. And that's probably not a bad way to go about things, but I just opted to go with a little bit of a smaller package, a little bit of a smaller monster lineup here. And those are all of the extra warriors we're playing. Of course, we are playing 1 Breaker and 1 Tribe to go along with this because they're just good cards. I think you can also justify Kaiku in the deck. With Cliff and Dawn, you could put cards in the graveyard, especially Dawn's Hand Rip. I guess no matter what effect you use with Dawn, you're putting cards in the graveyard, right? Kaiku can help clean up some of those monsters to make the Chaos matchup even better. For spells, of course, we have Mustering of the Dark Scorpions here. If you have a Zaloog on the field, you can special summon any number of Dark Scorpion monsters from your hand, but only 1 copy of each. So summon Dawn, play Mustering of the Dark Scorpions, summon 1 of each of these guys. Pretty good, actually. So expecting big things out of this card. The rest of the spells, or at least a few of them, I guess. We have 2 Rhoda, 2 Knock, 2 Smash and Ground. Very good in this deck to push our little weenies through. We also have 2 copies of Rush Recklessly. All of our effects activate whenever the monster deals damage to the opponent. So if we can make it bigger, kill one of their monsters that attacked into it, That's going to be pretty good. And also, activating in the damage step is huge. Rush Recklessly, actually just kind of a underappreciated card in Go format. And from there, all power cards. I do have this swords in here, which is a little bit odd because of the aforementioned synergy with Chick the Yellow. Just pick up swords over and over and over. It's actually not that bad. For traps, we have 2 copies of Mirror Wall, sort of the same as Rush Recklessly, just a bigger effect, I guess. Also able to pick it up with Chick the Yellow if your opponent is attacking, and then you don't have to pay the 2K and you can just reset it. Other traps, good cards. Call of the Haunted, once again, also good with Chick the Yellow. And then our Dark Scorpion combination, which, if I get close to being able to use this, I'm going to really try, but I'm not going to hold myself to having to actually activate this thing. Looking at the side, I do have the 2 copies of Kaiku that I said could be good in the deck. 1 Asura Priest, 1 Zombara, a 3rd copy of Cliff. We are not losing to Floodgates today. 1 Amazon Archer, also for the burn decks. Also have 2 copies of Book of Moon, because we need something for control in here. 1 My Body is a Shield, card I haven't played around with in a while, but a card I do really, really like in the format. And then we have, of course, 3 copies of Sakuretsu Armor, a couple copies of Solemn Judgment, and 1 copy of Torrential Tribute. So that is the deck. This is a much longer than usual intro. Just had some things to say, but that's enough of having things to say. Let's get out on the ladder. All right, we are here with our first match against my War League opponent for this week. That's why I told him to respond to my DM. That's actually kind of funny. Let's see if we give the opponent any information on what I might be bringing. Unfortunately, no Don Zaloog. Yeah, we can definitely play after this match. I don't want to summon out. I guess I could set Chick and set Mirror Wall and see if it works out. Sure. We'll see. We'll see what's up. Last time I played against this opponent, they were on like Warrior Goat control. So don't know if that would still be the case. This is kind of wrong timing, Rhoda. I'm gonna summon out Breaker, I think. At this point, like, I don't know if I want to get the Dawn, because the only thing I would be summoning off of Mustering would be Dark Scorpion or Gorg the Strong. Yeah, get that Royal Decree out of here. Gross. Flip Chick the Yellow. And let's see. If I attack, if this gets in, yeah, it's Scapegoat. That's fine. Maybe save the Rhoda for Exiled Force for like a tear or something. Yeah, I'll pass the turn. And we'll see what happens here. Oh, if Tear sucks Breaker, I could Mirror Wall the Tear, deal damage with Chick, and bounce the Tear. Now that's pretty sick. Donald. Okay, you think that's getting in. Any damage steps? Boop. I have a Mirror Wall. And I think I'm just going to bounce the Mirror Wall back to hand, because it looks like this is the Warrior Goat control thing. Yeah, I'm just going to bounce Mirror Wall. I think it's going to be good later. The Dawn goes away. Graveyard, please. Dawn to grave, not to the hand. I bounced the Mirror Wall. There we go. All right, we do see a back row, and just a pass from there. Oh, Donald. Okay. Do we think this is a Mirror Force? Because if it's not, then I could have quite a turn here. I'm just going to summon out Dawn. If it's Mirror Force or TT, it's Mirror Force or TT. I'll get God. That's fine. But if it's not those things, and I get Dawn in, oh man, that's going to be huge. Donald? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go for this middle card here. Yep. Okay. Of course it's Serpent. Just gonna set the Mirror Wall here. If there's another Royal Decree, like, that's fine. I'll be okay. It is royal decree. Okay. So I don't have the mirror wall protection. But if the opponent summons something big, I have Snatch Steal. I also have Rhoda for stuff. We'll see what happens here. Gorg may actually come into play. It's so bad. It's just so bad. All right, Dueling Book went big down, but we are back. Sook is here, and I assume just attacking over the chick? Yeah? Okay. Chick the yellow out of here. Okay, I see. Does this matter? I can give him Breaker, and then I can just Snatch. Yes, I'm just gonna give him... Yeah, I'm gonna give him Breaker, and then I'll Snatch the Breaker. Because if there's an MST in my future, I would rather... I would rather them get a Breaker back rather than a Dawn. Oh, what can I Rhoda for here? Nothing, really. I guess I could get another Dawn Zaloog. That'd be pretty good. Let's just do that. Oh, yeah, then I can I can summon Gorg and Snatch. Do I win? Do I just win here? So it's 3,048. 63 if I get DD Warrior Lady? Okay. I also have Rush Recklessly, so like I don't need to get DD Warrior Lady, but let's summon out the Warrior Lady. Snatch Still the Breaker. Gimme, 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 gimme. And then Mustering of the Dark Scorpion to summon Gorg the Strong. Oh, gotta love it. Let's get in there with Dawn first. I think my opponent doesn't realize that they are dead. And we'll maybe hit the unknown card in the hand just for a little bit more information. Yeah, there we go. Okay, picking up game one. Let's bring in the Asura Priest for sure. Decree, maybe I do want the third Cliff, or like I just side in a way that like Decree's not that good, right? So bring in the Asura, bring in the Book of Moons. Like normally I would bring in Saku. Yeah, they're playing all of the warrior stuff too. I don't know. Like I've got double Cliff. How much do I actually care? Because all of these traps are good. Like I can cut the Nox, I can cut the level 2. And like that's totally fine. Bringing the TT over this. And then like I think the mirror walls are still good. Swords is still good. Yeah, you know, I just don't think I'm gonna bring these in just because of the decrees. And then I'm gonna leave the third copy of Cliff in the side. And I think that's gonna be okay. Maybe I side out Gorg. But hey, Gorg won us that game, right? It certainly had nothing to do with any of the other cards that I played. It was all Gorg for game one, baby. All right, game two here. Not bad, not bad. I would be very happy if there was no decree turn one. It's a face down monster. Yeah, Pot of Greed. Don't mind if I do. Let's go ahead and slam that down. Monet and Gorg. All right, sure. I'm just gonna attack with DD Warrior Lady. If that is a like a Serpent or a Sangan or something like that, let's just go ahead and get rid of that. It is Spy. Okay, well. Spy's just gonna stay. And I don't even think I'm gonna smash and ground one of them. I think I'm just gonna set ring and we're just gonna see what's up. I'll pass the turn. We'll reevaluate on the next turn because like I do have all of the tools to get rid of 2 spies. So I'm not super duper worried about it. I guess like it kind of sucks if the opponent like flips down one with a Book of Moon in response to the ring or something like that, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I just don't think it's worth it to banish one with a DD Warrior Lady. Ugh. Yeah. All right, Warrior Lady for Warrior Lady. That's fine. I am going to take some damage here now. Oh, not a whole lot. I'll go ahead and ring this tribe. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that can attack over. I guess I do. Like, I could just attack with Monet and rush recklessly it. I mean, that seems fine. And then I could, I don't know, grab another Monet or something. Yeah. It just seems so bad. I'm just going to set the Monet. I think that's all right. Pass the turn. Maybe that's a little too conservative, but I don't know. I am at 4,700, so like, yeah, Exile Force comes down. That's unfortunate. Okay, they are willing to put both spies in attack position. All right, just give me a Zaloog. Donald. Opposite of Donald. That's all right. How do I play this here? I guess I just Exile Force. Yeah, I'm going to Exile Force and Smash and Ground, and I'm just going to kind of hope it works out here. Like, I could summon Cliff or whatever and use the Rush recklessly, but I don't really think that changes a whole lot. Let's just clear the monsters off the board. Have the Rush recklessly for later. Yeah, that's the Donald I needed. All right. Please hit Gorg. Please hit Gorg. Please hit Gorg. Please hit Gorg. Gorg? Rush recklessly. Unfortunate. And okay. Okay. Monet is not the worst. I'm gonna go ahead and set and pass. We haven't seen knock. No, we just have BLS. Okay. Understood. I'm just gonna admit defeat. I know like opponent already knows about Monet, but I don't know. Maybe they forgot how Monet works. Conceal that information, not give them an opportunity to read it again. I think we're good to run this back for game 3. Let's see what we can get into here. Okay. Oh, nice little delinquent duo start. We do love that. Let's go ahead and throw that down and hope there's no Sinister Serpent in the hand. That one right there. Spy. Okay. Love to see that go. And a Sasuke. Okay, so we do have Dark Light in the graveyard now. I think I'm just going to set TT turn 1 and pass. That seems good. Opponent summons anything. I just TT it, summon Dawn, get in there. Set a monster. That's fine too. Smash and Ground. What are the chances that's another Spy? 100%. I'm just going to pass again. There's no reason to attack any of these into it. There's no reason to set. Oh my god, it's a Jinzo. That's fine. I have Smash and Ground. We're all good here. The only question is, do I want Clifford or Donald out there? And I think it's Donald. Oh, Ring's excellent. That kind of makes me want to summon Cliff. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going at the hand. If that's a decree, that's a decree. It's fine. Smash. I'm saying even if they have a Book of Moon, I have Rush recklessly. It is Ring. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We'll take 1,400. I'm getting a little low on life here, but that's kind of okay. I don't need to set Ring into heavy. I'm just going to pass. Because I feel like I'm super far ahead at this point, and I'd kind of like to just stay there, not give the opponent a way to come back. Okay, Clifford. Another Cliff is not the best, but we'll summon out Chick the Yellow. Attack in for 1,000. We'll see if we can stack the top of the opponent's deck. Look at the top card. I'm so glad they added a actual way to do this. Pot of Greed. So I can't actually interact with it, but we're gonna put that on the bottom. So like they get to see what it is, which is not how this is supposed to work, but it's just how it's gonna be. Go ahead. See? Chick the yellow. Incredible value. Oh, there's the heavy. Okay. DLS to kill me? No. Face down monster. Okay. I mean, yeah, let's just attack it with a cliff, right? I've got to rush recklessly. Eh? That's spy. Come on, man. All right. Set rush recklessly, pass the turn. I like this telegraphs that the spy shouldn't attack into Chick, but if they want to try it, that's fine. Swords is really good for them. Try. No. That would have been such a good attacker. All right. I'm gonna set Chick, I guess. If they attack it with spy, they attack it with spy. It's fine. 1 out of 3 on swords. If they don't attack it, well, then if I draw MST or Heavy Storm, then I just win. 26, 36. No. It's not enough. 26, 36, 48, 55. It's not even enough with Rush Recklessly. God, these monsters. Oh, my lord. Oh, they attacked first, too. Guess I'll die. That's fine. I deserve it. All right. All right. All right. Spy Swords was a good combo there. I mean, I guess I could just attack over the... No, I can't attack over it. I'm going to summon out Tribe. Let's just get rid of the Spy. Because I have this Rush Recklessly, and I'm going to set Book of Moon. If they activate Tribe, then I just book mine. They lose theirs. If they attack, I Rush Recklessly. Blade Knight. Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter if I do it in the damage step here, but I will Rush Recklessly. So they lose the Blade Knight. They can't activate Tribe. They can't attack into my Tribe. So, is Sword's gone? Was Sword supposed to be gone here? Hold on a second. No, this is the last turn for Swords here. Okay. I'm just going to set MST then. And I'm just going to see what they do with their Tribe. Because, like, after seeing the Rush Recklessly, they probably don't want to attack. Okay. Good. I get to clear their whole board. I don't know how I didn't lose this game, but I'm not out of it yet, that's for sure. But let's see. Book the Tribe. Get in there. And I will play Swords to protect this Tribe. Okay. I mean, BLS off the top is obviously very, very bad for me. Back row could be bad for me. We'll see. Mirror Force is all right. Heavy Storm's gone as well, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna attack. Cool. Set Mirror Force. Pass the turn. All right. Ah, a monster. Mirror Wall. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna attack the monster. That's for sure. Reaper. Okay. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. That's gonna be a very annoying card to deal with. Another back row. Okay, Sword's out of here. It's fine. Smash and Ground is fine too. Let's get in for 16. Okay. We take it once again. I'm going to leave the Smash and Ground in hand in case I need to pitch it. Okay. In-face Scapegoat makes sense. That's fine. I have ways to deal with Tear if this is a meta or if they draw into a meta. Not too concerned about that. Rhoda. That's fine. Is Exile Force gone? No. Yeah, Exile Force is pretty good here. Take out my tribe. Can I draw Prima? Prima would be very good. This is a hell of a game 3. This one's been crazy. Asura Priest off the top? You need Asura Priest? Are we thinking in the main phase? Do we have something else here? What is this? It could be Decree. It could be a dead knock or something. Okay. I lost big connection. Opponent activated duo. Okay. I lose the smashing ground. That's fine. Opponent's at 1100. How about an Asura Priest? Rhoda. Okay. Rhoda's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Let's go ahead and slam that down. Could just be Monet here. Dawn's the biggest. Well, I guess DD Warrior Lady is the biggest monster that I have. Monet comes with quite an upside. Well, Monet actually doesn't kill. Let's just get DD Warrior Lady. I think that's fine. We'll start chipping away at these goats. If I draw another monster next turn, that would be awesome. Creature swap. Gross. That was a very good draw. Ring is gone. I think I'm just going to take the 1500 here. Save the Mirror Force. Pot of Greed. Yes. Thank you, top of the deck. Ooh. Dawn and Rush recklessly. Okay, I'm going to summon Dawn, that's for sure. God, I probably Mirror Force here instead of Rush recklessly. I guess it depends. Yeah, I definitely just Mirror Force here. Just get the DD Warrior Lady out. If I draw another monster and that's nothing. If he's I don't want to play that. Let's just attack. It's Mirror Force. God. Okay. This is a wild finish here. Gorilla. No. No. All right. All right. Not able to take this one down, but this was an insane match. And now I have to get off to a tournament match here. But yeah, I'm going to take care of that one. And then we will load up a second match, but it's going to be hard to top this one. This was a nice back and forth. Pareo may have beaten me in the first match of this video, but I took the match that mattered. Trying to bring DMOC launch against my team, I don't think so. Get that on out of here. I was playing zombies, so feels good to pick up the first win of the season. Also feels good to win rock, paper, scissors here. As awesome as that first match was, very fun one. It was a loss. I'd like to pick up a win here with Dark Scorpions if I can. Okay. Okay. Nice little mustering on turn 1 if we want it. It'll very much depend on what Graceful Charity gets us. And I guess what Pot of Greed gets us. Let's get rid of the other copy of Mustering, and Swords is really good with Mustering, but I think Swords is just like the weakest card here. Chick is probably the weakest card. And let's just get rid of Swords, and let's see if Pot of Greed can grant us some protection here. Not really. That's unfortunate. I might just summon DD Warrior Lady, set MST and pass. Because, like, I don't really want to go in on Mustering with, like, no protection for these dudes. Turn 1. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but now we can, like, you know, see what the opponent wants to do. Breaker. Yeah. That's one of the reasons you kind of don't want to set MST with DD Warrior Lady, but I think it's okay. This also just, like, clears the way for... Oh. That's fine, too. I'll take that DD Warrior Lady back, please. Thank you. Set another back row? No? Okay. Oh, Clifford. I mean, we can do some damage here. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's summon Don Zaloog. Play mustering. Summon this guy. Summon this guy. Heavy Storm to get my DD Warrior Lady back. I'm just gonna run DD Warrior Lady into Breaker so that I can get my attacks with the other guys. Get that on out of here, please. And then I will attack with Cliff. This attack order doesn't really... Well, this attack order matters as far as these being sequenced, and I want to attack with Don Zaloog first so I can get more information before I decide what to do with Chick. Exile Force, okay. And hit you up for another 1,000. Put you at 4,400. And I have Exiled Force as a follow-up. Okay. Show me what you got. Duo. I think I need the Exiled Force as the thing. Because if the opponent follows up with a bigger monster, I need to be able to kill it. Yeah. So I'll tell him to put that on bottom. Oops. I can't spell bottom. Put that on the bottom, please. All right. Opponent knows they're not going to be drawing Delinquent Duo. But that's all right. We'll pass the turn. Hopefully nothing too bad happens to me here. I've just got a bunch of weenies on the board. Yeah, okay. Put Duo on the bottom and they draw into Graceful Charity. Beautiful. Just like we drew it up. I've got a lot of good draws left in the deck, right? Like, I haven't seen any of my protection. Anything like that. And, I mean, like, they can't get Dark Light into the graveyard now. So, yeah, like, this is the worst case scenario. Oh, they're going to attack the Chick. Okay. So that means another hit with Dawn? I guess they could just, like, set all the cards in their hand. Yeah. And they left one. Okay. I mean, they really need something to deal with both of these. Monet is also a totally fine draw here. TT? That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I'll just pass over the turn. Still no dark in the grave, right? Yeah. Okay, don't Don Zaloog me. Excellent. Smashing Ground. I mean, this attack's probably not going through, but I think I attack. Yeah, setting it into a potential knock or a prima or a call on the level 2 just doesn't seem great. Let's just get in there. And if it does connect, that's huge. I can just go grab another Monet. Mirror Force. Okay. I mean, that's fine. So that means this is likely not a Saku or something. Could be like a Dust Tornado. Don't really want to set the Smashing Ground just in case it is something like that. Rhoda is excellent. We take those for sure. I'm just going to go grab another Monet, I think. Yeah, that seems fine. And then, like, Monet can recycle the Monet out of the graveyard instead of taking one from the deck. So then I have another one that I can draw into potentially. I could get Dawn, but I think Monet is just so good here. No. Yeah. I can get Dawn off of Rhoda. I was like, no, I can't get Dawn. That's what. But I was not using Monet's effect. Solemn Judgment. Okay. Deal. Okay, so that's definitely... Blade Knight's fine. Definitely a sign that this is not anything that's gonna hurt me. Let's go. Well, there's no TT, so I don't need to Prima first. I'm gonna Smash and Ground just in case this is like Book of Moon. Yeah, get that out of here, and now I will just Prima Monet. I mean, this could be BLS in hand, so Dawn looks kind of juicy, but Monet is just so good. That's a dust tornado. I'm going to be upset. But what do you do, right? All right. Let's whip this opponent into shape here. All right. Fantastic. Do I want... Yeah, let's just grab Monet from the graveyard. And... Oh! I haven't summoned this turn. I could just set Monet. Okay, sure. May as well. If this is a knock, that's fine. Yeah. Cool. No big deal. Did we draw a monster? We did not. Okay, that is excellent. Get in. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Compulse? That's fine. I don't want to set into another knock. That's the problem. But like, I guess if it's BLS, I die no matter what, right? Damn it. Yeah, I'll set Monet. It's fine. And I'll set the Rush recklessly, and we'll play like we have something here. No Blade Knight off the top, please. Let's go. Ooh, little Donald? Yeah, let's not give away the Rush recklessly. Let's just summon Donald. Got game 1 against Warriors? Okay. All right, we bring these in. We bring all of these in. We want Zombra here as well. We probably don't want second or third Cliff. That might be a little too far. We'll take these out. I'm going to cut the Dark Scorpion combination. I'm sorry. I normally leave in all of the meme cards during the Meme Deck Monday, but it's just so bad. 5. We'll cut Gorg. We're going to cut a Mustering. I'm just going to try to win this, essentially. I don't really have anything else I want to cut. I could cut the other chick, but I think that's fine. Like, I should cut Mustering. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to play a game without the memes. And we're just going to try to win it. I know. It's Meme Deck Monday, but I've got winning on my mind for this one. And this is a good hand. Face down monster. Interesting. Interessante. Oh, Trap Dust Shoot. What would you like to take? Edemus. That makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, I mean, I guess I graceful here, right? Throw that down. Please Solemn Judgment it. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of Chick here. It's really good with Prima, but like I can just Prima it, I guess. All right, let's get rid of Chick, and I mean, all of these cards are good. I think Monet is very good, so I'm just gonna get rid of Cliff because once again I have Prima to get back anything I want to, and Spidey senses say that is Spy. So yeah, I'm just gonna get Exiled Force. And so like now the question is, do I Prima back Chick? It's Dawn. Okay. That was another option. I was thinking it was either Dawn or let's be aggressive. Yeah, Dust Tornado. That's fine. That would have gotten no matter what, so not too upset about that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need my graveyard right now. I could set Don Zaloog behind a mirror wall. That's pretty strong. I could also just set Monet. And then pay for mirror wall. They attack. Like, they know about the mirror wall. So I don't know how likely that really is. No back row. Okay. We love that. I think I'm just going to set Monet. And I'll set TT as well. If Heavy Storm comes, Heavy Storm comes. Cool. I'm not beating that anyway. But like, if they have, yeah, like Exiled Force, I guess I do TT. Yeah, we'll clear the Kaiku out of the way. It's a 2-for-2. Which is totally fine. I still have Dawn behind Mirror Wall. Now I have a second Dawn behind a Mirror Wall. It seems pretty good. If the first one dies here. And if it doesn't die. Oh, compulse? Sure. We still pick up a +1 with the Dawn. Now, if they follow up with a top deck delinquent duo, I'm not going to be too happy about it, but you know. DD Warrior Lady. Okay. That's fine. And another couple more backers. Okay. Tribe. I kind of want to do that. And then I can protect Tribe with Mirror Wall. Sure. As long as I don't negate this. I'm fine with pitching one of my Dawn Zaloogs. And they only know about one, so they'll probably think that they're safe from Donald here. And I will get in. Like, I'm not going to just sit back and not attack. They Saku me. It's not a big deal. Thinking about it, so maybe thinking about ripping off a Mirror Force here. Interesting. They still know about this Mirror Wall. Okay, Smashing Ground, sure. And the back row. Okay, Smashing Ground of my own. I guess it is actually worth it to mill at this point with Dawn. Because I already have Dark Light. Okay, they will Mirror Force now. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Go ahead. Sasuke. Okay. Would love to draw into a Monet here. Best I can do is Dawn Zaloog. Okay. That's fine. TT is not gone. Mirror Force is gone, so we'll summon the Dawn first, and then we will Smash and Ground. Oh, thinking about it? Okay. What is your back row? Solemn Judgment? That's fine. Cool. I still have Mirror Wall to protect, so... Oh my god, they drew MST? Like I said, I don't have Mirror Wall to protect. Okay, deck, something good off the top. That counts as something good. We take those. Come on down, Breaker. All right, I just need this to hold. No Blade Knight, no BLS off the top. Let's go. All right, monster with 1200 attack. So close. So close. It's so far away. All right. Monet is still pretty good, though. Do I want anything specific here? Probably just go get the biggest one. Cliff? Sure. Get in there with Breaker. Opponent at 200. Hold. Kaiku's fine. Kaiku is fine. Though, if they set a back row now, I can't really break it. So, Smashing Ground, Rush Recklessly, MST, Heavy Storm, Solemn Judgment's pretty good. Do I just wait then? I guess I just wait a turn. It's definitely not a chainable, but it could be something like a Saku. So I'll set Solemn and I'll pass the turn, and I'm just going to hope this works out. Hall of the Haunted. Yeah, that's very bad. Okay. Yeah, I guess attacking with the Breaker would have won. But Call of the Haunted technically stays on the board, but okay. All right. Little bit of a 50-50. I think it was fine to just set the Solemn Judgment there. Call of the Haunted's like one of the few outs that really, really works there. Okay. Pretty good game, though. Very back and forth. Love that. Let's go first this time. All right. Nice little Pot of Greed action to start things off. Do like that. All right. Those are excellent cards. let's give the hand a shuffle, and we will set Monet and I guess set MST and pass the turn. And hope this works out. Like, I've got Dawn, Heavy Storm, Smashing Ground. That's really good. Bloody. Okay, do we have enough to set? We do. Okay, well, it is Snipe the Solemn Judgment o'clock. If I hit the Solemn with this MST, it's gonna be huge. Okay. We hit Compulse. That's fine. Saku's not bad. Trap Dust Shoot. Okay. I wonder. I imagine they probably do have a Solemn, but it'd be kind of funny if they were just banking on me not having the heavy and trying to clear my monster and they just get rinsed here. Yeah, would you like to send back Dawn Zaloog or Dawn Zaloog? Oh, they're going to send back Dawn. Okay. So I get to keep my tribe. That's pretty nice. Unless I have another shoot, I guess. I'm going to throw down the heavy. Yeah, they have the Solemn, but not like they paid 4,000 to protect one card. Cool. Do I want to Rhoda here? Probably. Because I think Dawn, like if the Dawn attack goes through, it's just insane. And I have 8 billion ways to deal with this Blade Knight. Follow-up Tribe is still very good. I'm just going to get Donald. All right. Smash and ground that Blade Knight. Get it out of here. And probably run into a Saku, but that's okay. Oh. Not running into a Saku. All right. Get that card out of your hand, please. Goodbye. Get that BLS all the way out of here. We'll set Saku. We'll pass the turn. Feeling pretty good. Hello? Rosette Graceful Charity? Okay. 2 cards we discard in here. Exiled Force? Like that. They know about the Saku. Breaker's pretty good here. Snatch Steal? That's fine. Injection Fairy Lily? I don't care about that card. I'm going to Saku the Dawn Zaloog. Goodbye. If they activate Injection Fairy Lily, they die. Okay. We're gonna... If they don't activate, then, like, cool. I guess. Graceful Charity is pretty nice here, too. Maybe I don't have to use my tribe? We'll see. Opponent. Where are you going? Okay. Let's see what we were gonna draw off this Graceful Charity. That's pretty good, I guess. So, interesting. I probably don't go in on tribe here. Discard, rush recklessly, torrential tribute, just set Solemn Judgment and pass the turn. And then they get to do their thing with Lily. And then on my next turn, yeah, then I could summon tribe, pitch this cliff. And then I have a Solemn Judgment backup. Like, I don't know what they're drawing off the top of the deck here. But I don't think summon tribe, attack. They don't activate. No, they probably do activate. Yeah, they go to 600. There's no way for me to attack over. Yeah, okay. Kind of interesting turn there had the opponent not conceded. But I guess they were just off it as soon as they saw the Graceful Charity. But you know what that means? We got to win. The Dark Scorpions. I'm gonna be real. The Dark Scorpion cards they're actually totally fine. they're not really that bad. Triple Dawn Zaloog. Maybe this needs to be studied a little bit more in GOAT format. Dawn Zaloog is insane. I might need to do some more hand control. I know some people have been asking for that for a while. So maybe that shows up sometime soon. But that's going to be it for our video for Meme Deck Monday this week. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, we'll be back with the next one.